Welcome to the Cheltenham Saracens RFC's Under-15's County Cup Plate Final against Minchinhampton at Hartpury College. This commentary is brought to you in association with the UTS Podcast. Head to www.utspodcast.com for more. Your Saracens starting 15 for this one? Toby Riley, Tom Averis and Ryan Eccles make up the front row. Charlie Maker and Blessing are in the engine room at 4 and 5. Captain Noah Buse joins Alex Lannon and Oscar Berry amongst the loose forwards. Harvey Gillett and Keane Matzovic make up your half-back pairing, while Aidan Smith and Harry Collier take up on the wings. Joel Birchmore sits in at inside centre, while Will Green is at outside centre, and Joe Efthymiou sits in at full-back. Well, we're going to get straight into it then. I'm going to hand over to your commentary pair for today, Mark Moxy Collier, a regular on the UTS podcast, and George Efthymiou. Gents.
Okay, thanks, Dan.
Here we go. We'll be looking forward to this one. Yeah, I believe we lost the toss.
Hey, everyone ready?
Yeah, they are receiving.
Here we go. It's underway.
It's underway, and already
knocked on straight away.
Little bit of a fumble there. A few nerves jangling. I think Blessing cleared it up though. That's good. That's good. So we're playing on.
Okay. We've won it.
We've won the ball.
Straight down the line.
And the first hit by Joe, and a clear out by Joel. Oh, lovely Joel. That was beautiful.
Good quick ball from Harvey. Nice reverse pass.
Lovely inside pass back into Tom.
Oh, unfortunately it's gone forward though.
That's a forward pass.
Scrum to Minchinhampton.
Great outset play though. Thought there was a few nerves from the kickoff, but wow, that was
get the ball in hand early doors.
Yeah, lovely inside ball, sort of hitting the early phases up this close side in the forwards.
Looking at that, Harvey is nearly as tall as his opposite number.
Oh, crikey, there's a first. And again.
Here we go.
There we go again. Come on, all right. So good push by the Sarries. Oh yes, they've got Minch on the ball. First attack.
Good tackle.
And there's the first tackle. Great tackle there.
Good offload.
Inside centre. And he's back on him. Well done.
Another good tackle.
Another good tackle. Boys look like they're up for it. They really look ready. Oh, and who's that hanging on? Well done, Toby. Hanging on to that ankle. Dragged him down.
Great to see the boys playing the 10, 20, 30.
Yep, okay. Well, Minch aren't reluctant to spin it wide. They're trying to run it right straight through the middle.
Oh, greedy worker.
Oh, well, if they want to do that, I think it might be Sarri's day. Back in the forwards again. So they're getting lots of activity there up front. We'll see when the backs. Oh, and back inside again. He's a big unit, isn't he? Oh,
he's massive. Go on. Surely
we stole it.
No, hold on.
No, they were out. It's okay. It's a clean ball. And that looked like a inside ball, and he's got through. Has he brought down just well done. Who was that? That was Will Green. Great tackle there. Harvey back in the action, bringing down the big fella.
Minchinhampton putting most of their forwards into this ruck again.
They look like it, don't they? Go on, Harry. Harry's got the lad.
Good tackle, yeah. There's a first.
Hopefully there's a second and a third. And back inside. They're very reluctant to spin it out wide. They're trying to run it straight through the middle. I'm just thinking, crikey, they might want to look at that and have the Sarries turned it over. Not quite. And they're playing on. Back,
here's a big fella.
Back to the prop. Bounced off one.
Oh, great
tackle. Great tackle there. Got him low. And here we go.
Another right in the ruck.
It's tight there, isn't it? They're not wanting to put it out wide. Okay, that's fine.
Why are they not spinning it wide?
Well, I'm not sure, Mox. I'm not sure. But here you go. He's gone down the blind.
Good tackle, Keano.
Keane's got hold of him. Well done.
And we've won that, have we? Has Blessing got that?
I think he may have. Well, we've rucked right through anyway. And looking at the body positions, I think we have got.
Somebody's
been turned back. Oh, the time he was gonna pass it, he's knocked it on. Joel's away. Go on then, Joel. Pop up.
Lovely little offload.
Lanner's on the break. Nice inside pass.
So no.
Oh, and Noah's just put it right in front of him. He's knocked it on, and they're playing advantage.
Oh, unlucky. Great play. Great defensive play.
That was a break. I was looking for the try line there because we were getting very close. But yeah, very promising actually because that great defensive play.
Well, I don't see why they're keeping it so tight. Why?
Well, maybe I'm sure.
Maybe it's a game plan, perhaps.
Yeah, possibly a game plan. Possibly also, you get to the big occasion and then you just forget everything you've been coached.
Freeze.
Yeah. You just revert back to form, and you just play like you're an under 10 and run up the middle and try and get through. Well, we'll see how this develops.
But they're not getting through.
No. Well, we're on this 3G pitch as well, so it's going to be fast. It's going to be quick. So getting out wide makes a lot of sense. Good scrum. Looks like straight out.
Okay.
Okay. Clearance kick off his 22. Is Joe back there? Oh, great take, Joe.
Great take, Joe.
He's on his own, and he's put one back towards them. It's bounced, and it's just rolled out. Fantastic, fantastic.
What
kick.
a great nudge there, Joe.
Inside their 22.
Back with
as
interest.
Well. So pressure back on Minch. Still uncontested lineouts. The last year of uncontested, in case anyone was wondering. So Minch will win this ball. My prediction, Mox. How about you? What do you think?
They should do. They absolutely should do.
Well, you can lose an uncontested line, as we know.
Yeah.
Usually means the jumper doesn't catch it, or the line out goes awry and the ball gets thrown basically the wrong side of the line, and it goes straight to the opposition, and the referees usually play on. So it's
yeah, I think it's difficult to stop it with that.
Okay, time back on. Injuries sorted out. There's Will Green there in the foreground waiting. There you go. There's the big fella. He's a prop, I believe.
Oh, he's
thrown in. Oh, but he's good clearance.
Great tackle.
Great take by their back row.
Now let's see if they spin it wide. No.
I think that was a good idea actually. As he was just in front of his own try line. I think spinning there would have been the wrong option, and I think he's got good ground there, hasn't he? He's just up between just past the 10. But importantly, Sarri's putting. So we will see what happens here.
Let's reset.
Yeah, it's a little bit windy. I mean, there's a bit of a swirling wind.
There is a little bit one.
It's kind of across the pitch, coming straight out.
We haven't seen the Sarries attack yet.
No. The one we saw was just cut short by a fumble. But
looking at that, George has got the spare ball under his jumper.
Oh yes, yeah. I don't know who's that guy. Yeah. He needs to go on a diet. That's a great driving maul. Keep going. That's a great blessing, pulling him through. Oh, it's separating. The ball stayed in the back pod. That's a shame. Well done, Toby. He's got the ball back there. That was fantastic. He was outnumbered there for a bit. Lovely. And over to Charlie. Oh, great hand off Charlie.
Down,
out the back door over to Will Green. He's popped it up to Joel Birchmore. Back inside to Joe, who's taken on a couple. They brought him down, but there you go. It's a ruck, and we should win that. Sarri should win that. There's a few people stood around, not sure what they're waiting for, and the whistle's gone. I think that was
crossing. Is he saying that?
No, I think actually there was an injury, and it looked like a head injury, Mox, and the referee was alerted. He's got to stop it. It was alerted to him by possibly their coach.
What are your thoughts on these one-handed offloads?
Well,
we saw one or two there.
It's something that it's not being coached. It's not on the training ground. However,
well, you couldn't never do it, could you?
No, I couldn't do that. I couldn't pass with two hands, Mox. In fairness, the fact is, it's something that we've touched on the training pitch. We've never really coached it because we've just tried to say, look, let's play percentage rugby.
Play rugby, yeah.
Keep the ball live. Two hands. Plus, when you're running with two hands, the opposition don't know if you're going to kick, if you're going to pass, or you're going to run.
Keep them guessing.
With one hand, when you got one hand of the ball, they know you're going to run. You can't usually do any of the others. The out the back is a great option, but it's got to work, and it did then, luckily. Right, great scrum there, solid. Harvey up to Keane. He's dropped the ball, but he's gone back, and we're playing on. And that's Joe over to Harry.
Harry's on a run.
He's on a run down the wing. He's been brought down and he's into touch.
Unlucky.
Yes.
The lad, I mean, to be fair, he's got wheels, but he does tend to look for the contact. He looks back and instead of just motor.
Well, I guess it's kind of having confidence back in yourself, isn't it? That's the upshot of it, the whole thing. And you get that with experience, don't you? Some of these kids, I mean, Aiden's a prime example. 2-3 years on. He's come on leaps and bounds in that regard. He used to worry about running with the ball. Now he
that's Aiden just there in the
there he is. There he's number 11. Now he pins his ears back and he looks for space and he goes. And that's a great line out. Minchinhampton won that great pickup and a quick out the back. But it's their prop again, and he's running sideways. Where's he going? Where's he going?
Crossing.
Oh well,
no,
he's played on, but he's been brought down again. I mean, he's not going to move.
That's
that
Lanners
fast,
again with a great tackle.
And the ball's been stolen illegally.
Oh,
Never mind. Penalty against Sarries, and I think he's saying that playing it on the ground or not releasing. Referee, actually, Mox, is an interesting fact on this lad. Guess how old he is?
well, he looks round about sort of 16.
That's a very good guess, Mox.
Thanks, mate.
Oh, we're back in. He didn't make touch. He's a 16-year-old ref, which is so he's basically reffing kids a year below him in a county cup.
No,
final.
to me, that's brilliant, I think.
I think that's fantastic. Let's see how well he does, eh? Before we praise him too much.
Let's hold on to our judgment there.
Okay, so we've taken the ball in. Will's taken the ball in, and it's been stolen out Minchinhampton's side. How did he lose that? It was right in the middle. But fair play to Minch. That was poor by Sarries. They should have got that ball to the back of the maul. And this lad's having another go. He doesn't really want to pass, does he? There's none of them don't want to pass. Good tackle there,
great
Harry.
tackle there by Harry.
There you go.
But again,
but he's knocked it on. Oh, there's
again, they've got so many players at the ruck.
Well, you know what? If they want to put 7 people in every ruck, that's fine. You know that's up to them. But if they want to just do what we're trying to,
surely we can capitalise on that. And
well, we instill like if you don't need to be in the ruck, don't go in the ruck. It's quite simple.
Here we go. And Sarries scrum. Harvey to put the ball in.
And that's our 22, isn't it? That's a Sarries 22. Yep. Big crowd there, mainly Sarries.
About 80% Sarries, yeah. Great crowd.
Great crowd. Oh, and
it's gone backwards.
He's gone backwards.
Great pick up
off Keane's shoulder. That's okay.
And
We're
again.
playing on Will. Will over to Joe. Joe's got a chance here.
Joe.
He's been great tackle, son. That was a
tackle.
lovely tackle. And
hands on already.
We've held onto the ball.
That was
great ruck. And Will's got a kid in a headlock, but I think he's going to release him.
No,
yes, he has.
I didn't see that.
No. It was it was a legal headlock. It was totally legal.
Harvey.
And
with the box kick.
He's going for the box kick. Didn't get much height on that, but it's gone away. It's gone away on this free
That's something
pitch.
We don't really see too much from Harvey.
Yeah, but I think today with that pitch being very, very quick, and you're on the back foot, you're under pressure. Let's clear the ball. Okay, so
the first time it's gone.
Minch pass, but then I think they've forgotten how to pass because he knocked it on, and there's 2 knock-ons, and that was squandered. I think if he hadn't knocked that on there was a player outside him and he was in. That would have been a try to Sarries' first score, but that's a real shame. Okay, and this is what happened. So the one time Minch spread it out wide, he knocked it on, fumbled it, and just there we had a chance.
Oh, is that a Joel?
Oh no, if we'd have just scooped that up, if it hadn't been so messy, gone outside, and we had either Noah or Lanners actually. It was a shame, but you know what? You've got to react quickly on this pitch.
But interestingly,
it bounces around, and you don't know where the ball's going to end up.
That's the first time we've seen Minchinhampton pass the ball out past the inside centre. So maybe that's why they haven't been doing it.
Well, he had the ball, he dropped it after he caught it, so it was almost trying to think about what to do next, and he.
I think it was that big monstrous tackle from Harry that made him drop it.
Yeah, the thought of Harry running it puts fear into any attacker. And there's a pick up by Oscar. Go on, son. And he's off, and he's nearly there. Oh, there's an unfortunate knock on there. For all Harry's good work, he's just undone it with a little knock on. I think he might have been in if he had collected that. Never mind though. That was great passage of play.
Was unlucky by Oscar. He's such a big, strong lad. It takes something to stop him, doesn't it?
It does. And what we've been telling him is, look, have a go, but when you can, offload before you go to ground. Don't set up a ruck. Exactly what he did there. It's exactly what he did. I think maybe he was almost looking to offload almost too early. He should have maybe had a little look further ahead and had a go.
Possibly. Okay then, Minchinhampton to put the ball in.
Yeah, is Harvey's twin.
Their little lad, yeah.
Yeah.
Straight into second row's
feet.
feet.
He's not as good a tackler as Harvey anyway.
Oh.
And a good clearance kick under pressure. Where's that gone? That's gone out. But that's a great clearance kick actually. Can't take a quick one. They're right up it, and it's going to be a line out roughly just outside the 22, I believe.
Look at that. There's a committee. Jimmy, Eddie.
Oh yeah. Good of him to come down.
AC.
Roger's there, but we know Roger's good.
Yeah, of course he is.
He's always there.
He's our biggest fan.
He's always there. the one fan who comes and watches us on tour.
Yeah, Roger. Or as Jimmy Matt would call him, Bobby Charlton.
Bobby Charlton. I can't think why. Great take there by.
Blessing.
Now what they need to do is just set this and drive, and they'll get to the line.
Going.
And they put it out. That's interesting. I think the ball dropped out the back of the
it did, yeah.
back of the maul. And have they been turned over there? No. Toby's got the ball. He's scooped it up nicely. Great work. But hang on, again, we need to make clearances there, and we didn't. Holding on to the ball. Joel too slow. You should have cleared that a little bit better. He did a great clearance in the first phase, but not there. But Toby was very quick-minded there to scoop up the ball, and take it back in. And we squandered a bit of possession. That's a shame. But from the outset, Mox, it's looking good. I mean, the signs are good.
Two good defences.
We haven't tested them yet. I don't think Sarries have tested them yet. They're still we still haven't run a few phases before we've knocked it on. But you know what? There's time. There's a lot of time.
We haven't really had the ball in hand yet, have we?
Yeah. Well, those few times we have.
We've looked dangerous, but
yeah, we look very dangerous.
But Minchinhampton again.
But back in Sarries' half. And what's he going to do here? Where's this ball going to go?
I reckon it's going to go to
number 2.
Number 2, perhaps.
Number 2. Yeah, a bit windy. You don't want to risk it, do you?
No.
You put one up short. You can't contest. Can't touch you till your feet are on the ground, and then it's game on again. There you go, number 2, and a great take. And what's happened? He's peeled around the front. Great little move. He's made 5 yards. Toby's hung on to him again, hanging on to them ankles like a little Jack Russell.
Oh, Blessing
and
I
thought we'd stolen that. I don't know what with that. It wasn't against Blessing, it was against someone else.
Referee's pointing to the stars again.
On the tight side. Okay, what have got? Oh, they've taken a quick one. That's very brave.
Where is he? Where's the big guy?
There you go. Well, that's not the big lad, but he's having a go. Good tackle there. Great tackle there by
Tom
Averis. Fantastic. Brought him down. Took him low. Going short again. That's obstruction, but the referee's missed it. But anyway, going blind this time. Going blind, and he's passed it. Oh, well done. Oh, and another pass back to the big lad. Obviously,
great stuff. They're
looking for the big lad, aren't they? They want to pass to him. You can just see.
Well, that shows not much of a team game plan.
Well, if it works so Mox, if they get through, then you can't fault for that. And it's been stolen by Sarries, and the whistle's gone.
The referee's given a knock on against Sarries.
Against Sarries, they didn't have the ball. In fairness, so I don't know how they managed to knock it on.
Yeah.
Unless it was in the tackle. Unless he said it was ripped out the tackle and knocked on, which I think is a slightly strange rule anyway. But scrum down, honours even here. None against the head. And I think...
Is that the texture just telling me there that it's smart for the camera?
Is that what he's saying?
I think so, yeah.
I think he's saying go on a diet, I think, Mox, in fairness.
Pot and kettle come to mind?
Oh, yeah, absolutely, yes. And that's a good scrum by Minch. And he's gone again. The fly-off's had a little go himself, and Keane's nabbed him, pulled him to the ground. Lanner's had a little nibble. Keane's on him again, got his arms, he's taking him down. No, not yet. Now he has.
Great offload.
And a great offload.
Good tackle.
And that looks like who's that on the red scrum? That's another great tackle by Keane. And he's holding his head. It looks like something's... Oh, and it got through. Oh, and there's their big prop. Just brought down, just short of the try line by Joe. And it's been carried over, and knocked on, carried over. And it should be a knock-on to Sarries. Unfortunately, it's not. It's been given again to Minchinhampton. But there's a problem with Keane. He took a bang on the head there, and medical assistance has been run on the pitch, actually, a bit sharpish. Let's just hope he's all right.
Yeah, he walked away there, just a bit groggy, holding his head.
But interesting phase of play there. That the big kid got through. He was brought down just short of the try line by Joe. Thought he'd fumbled the ball, but then actually he hadn't, it appears, according to the ref. And the ball was taken over the try line, touched down. It should have been a 5-metre scrum to the opposition if there was...
Maybe that's what he's given.
Well, he was signalling for a knock-on against Sarries.
Well, how can you do that?
Well, we've seen a little bit of that, haven't we, just now? So he can only give what he sees, Mox. Being part of the referees' union, I won't have a word said against anyone. Be 16 or 36, same age as me.
To be fair, you never say anything bad against anyone, do you?
I've never made a mistake, nothing. So and I've never spoken up against the ref, unlike some people sat to my right. In case anyone was worrying about our orientation, Moxy hangs to the right. Okay, right.
He's just explaining that
I think what's happened out of shot there is Keane has left the field. We barely played 20 minutes. Keane has actually left the field. A quick reshuffle. We haven't got a replacement fly-half on the bench, so what's happened now is Joel was going to move to fly-half, and Growler, who's a utility back row, he's going to go into centre. Joel's position. Joe stays at full-back, Harry stays one wing, Aidan the other, and there's the new starting lineup, which is a real shame because that looks like a HIA. I don't think he'll be coming back. I don't think we've got that sort of medical opinion on the sidelines in these games.
He did look pretty groggy. Yeah. I saw the.
Do you know what that ground's like banging your head on like a soft concrete. It doesn't take any prisoners.
It's horrible. I mean,
it's a horrible pitch.
It's going to scrape knees and elbows.
There'll be no skin left on them knees or elbows. In fact, if there is, then it means you haven't tackled properly. In fairness. And that's won by Minchinhampton. 5 metre scrum out. He's put the ball out wide, fly off out to the centre, but he's cut back in. He's done Sarries a world of favour there. Joel's brought him down. Will Green's rucked him out, and Minch have still got the ball. However, the referee's just given a penalty. I'm not sure. He's saying off their feet, diving over, and they're taking it quick. It's gone behind the receiver, but I think the referee's got his arm out again. He's looking at another penalty.
Not retreat.
They didn't retreat in fairness. And there's a big fella. I believe he's a British weightlifter. This lad, this prop. And there's a knock on by Minch, but he's going to go back for the penalty. Back to Minchinhampton again. A lot of pressure here. The boy's going to do well to survive this. And he's just tapped it. He's given it out wide, and there's another good tackle. Joe on him again. That must be his 4th, 5th tackle. I think he's going to have no knees left at all. And another penalty. Was that not 10 again? There's a load of indiscipline here. I'm not sure what he's given that for. He hasn't signalled.
He's not going into the post, is he?
I don't think he has. No. He has. I think he's talking to them, but by the looks of it,
that could be close.
He's saying, not. You weren't 10.
We're in the red zone, so maybe one more penalty.
I think he was pointing at one of the forwards there. I'm sorry. I'll have a word with him next time I see them. And back inside, short ball, and we're offside again. Another penalty. I think sometimes this happens. It's just penalty after penalty, and a kid's dived over the top and scored, and he's playing advantage. Our boy's probably switched off. Charlie was having a little bit of tussle on top of that ruck, rather than focusing on where the ball was, where the danger was, and the lad's just come straight over the top, and he's just touched down. A little lesson to be learnt there. Just concentrate on what's in front of you. And it was a soft penalty, soft try, but hey, well done to Minch.
Right, let's just check the replay then.
Let's just have a look at this again. A few penalties in a row, wasn't it? And just some indiscipline.
Looks like the assistant referee was saying that we weren't back 10.
So his arm's out again, and he's gone back.
Here we go, back.
He's gone back to
the mark again.
Yeah, back 15 in. And now they're going to do another quick tap and go. Sarries should now be disciplined to not giving away a penalty, but I think that's what they did. This actually led, and it was slowed the ball, right down. Then
quick tap
straight again, straight through the middle. Not brought down by the first tackler. There's the ruck say he's got another penalty though, so a lot of the boys are probably thinking, what's going to happen? There's a little tussle there, and he's dived straight over and scored.
The boys are a bit confused as to why we keep getting penalties against us.
Well, they've got to address that. They've got to not get angry, and it's converted. And they've got to just get on with it, haven't they?
They have got to get on with it, and they've got to get back 10 quickly.
Get back 10, no back chat. Just get on and stop moaning, stop complaining. Which, you know what, I didn't see a lot of complaining. I think the referee he was just doing Hitler salutes all over the shop there, and it wasn't, I'm not doubting his decisions, but we've got to look at the discipline there. That was terrible.
Oh, he's refereeing. He's got to.
He's got. He can't and that's a great drop out. We knocked it on. Sarries have knocked it on. Unfortunate because that was straight in. Will got a hand to it, knocked it on. Minch ball. A little bit of anger there by Blessing.
Bit of frustration.
You can see why. Because we came out with the ball, but there was a touch by blue hand.
There's quite a few mistakes in this game at the minute.
I tell you what, there's some nerves jungling out
for for a dry day on a nice pitch.
Well, it's never wet, that pitch, is it?
No.
It's a shame. It's a shame we're not on the first team pitch, because that's what this was set up for. Unfortunately, next week's league match has been, as we were told, far more important than our game. And
Hartpury against Bristol.
Thank you, GRFU, for that, for taking the skin off our sons' elbows and knees. But yeah, anyway, we are where we are. Same for both teams, and the ball's been hooked by Minch, and he's won it. And Harvey's round there, and he's on the 10. I think they knocked it on. There's another knock on. I think there's right, and he's playing on. The referee's got his arm out. He's still playing advantage and knock on.
Oh, he's giving a scrum.
No, he's playing on. There goes Oscar. Oscar's going down the blind. He's handed off about 3 kids. It's taken about 4 others to bring him down.
They're quick over the ball again.
And he's offside. The lads come right round the side. Referee spotted that one, and we've got a penalty there. The arm's out. We're playing penalty advantage. We've got free play. Hopefully the boys know this. And there's been a little grubber kick, Joel, and
Joel.
It was a good idea. We had a free play. He picked up on that. They kind of, if they don't work, then you go back for the penalty.
That was unlucky. Just a little tickle through and just knocked it on.
What do you expect?
His fingertips.
What are they going to do here then, Mox? Is that going to be a little kick through? Oh yes, a little kick for touch, and that looks like a scrum on line out on the 5. Yeah.
Yeah, you've got to play that when it's uncontested.
And there's Jaden in the background, one of the support crew. He's just going to throw the ball back. Thanks, Jaden. Just chuck it over the top, mate. Oh, never mind. Okay, have another go, Jaden. Or someone else. There you go. Thanks a lot. I think he was running down that bank, and it was like, trying to do 2 things at once.
His moment in the sun.
That was his moment. That was his moment. Bless him. Jaden has been part of his team from the beginning. And there you go, straight to Blessing, 2 ball, and that should be a drive over now. And
over we go, boys.
Oh, and it's been brought down. And it's been stolen. It's been stolen by their prop, and I believe we've won it back. We've actually won the ball back, and we've got playing advantage.
Oh, backwards and forwards.
Possibly a knock on, and there's an offside if ever I saw one. Minchinhampton player just stood up and picked the ball up on the wrong side. What's he given here then? Let's have a look. Is it a penalty or is it a scrum back? I believe it's a penalty, and it is a penalty. But we're not going to go for a line this time. We're going to go for a quick tap over to Oscar. He's making a breakthrough. Is he over? No, he's not. And there's a ruck just short of the line. Harvey on the ball. Over to Joel. Joel's had another go again. Rather than giving out, he had an overlap. He had a 3-man overlap there, and there's a knock on. A little bit of white line fever. What do you think?
Oh.
All right, Will. Walk away. And he has. Well done, son. But just Joel had the ball. We had a couple of players outside, and he, you know what? He could have scored, but he didn't. And it's another chance squandered, and we've lost possession.
White line fever. Yeah, I mean, Will was frustrated then. That's why he threw the ball away.
Oh yeah, I didn't see much.
Don't condone it, but
I don't think he did much. I think it was just a bit handbags, wasn't it?
Time to set up again. What are we going for here? Is it a scrum?
It's a scrum knock on by Sarries. So basically, I think Joel knocked it on, going for the line. Even though we got the ball back, he was playing advantage, and it's gone to Minch. Scrum to Minch. So at this age, still scrum halves can't track. They've got to stay at the tunnel.
You can only push 1.5 meters.
You can only push 1.5 meters, and even though Harvey can't track back, he did then, and the referee was on the wrong side and he's missed it. And the ball's still in, and Harry's got the ball. He's making a little dash across the pitch. He's running one-handed though, and that's always dangerous. And what's happened is just been stripped off him.
Upper body strength is not quite there just yet.
And okay, there's a bit of a ruck, and I think Minch are going to come out with this one. Boys are lining up, and there's going to be a clearance kick again. Is he going to make touch this time? And he isn't. Or is, and it's just run out, hasn't it?
Lovely kick, lad.
And that's a great kick, and he's into the Sarries half.
That's a shame, with all that pressure, Sarries.
Good signs though. There's some good signs. There's a bit of optimism. I think the boys are settling into the game a bit more. There's less mistakes.
I think the nerves are gone now.
Yeah. Well, you kind of hope so. I think the parents and the coaches are probably a lot more nervous, as they should be.
Yeah, definitely.
And a good line out there, and it's gone. Oh, it's gone straight down the middle.
Oh,
and Toby's,
great reaction by Toby.
Toby's cleared up. He's having a man of the match performance right now.
Great, yeah.
He might be on for a silly drink here.
Quickly
and it's gone out to Joel, on to Will Green. He's broken through. He's broken, not quite broken tackle. He's offloaded
Nice
Growler and over to Joe. Joe's put a grubber kick through. Is that going to stay in? Oh, unlucky. It's just spun out. It's just trickled out.
Unlucky.
If that had stayed in, that would have been a foot race, 3-on-2 to the try line, and my money was on the Sarries.
Possibly didn't hear a call from Aidan.
Possibly not. There's a good chance you didn't hear a call from Aidan. Yes, but we're working on that as well. Yeah.
Need a bit more of a voice, I think.
He does. But he's when he gets the ball,
he's unstoppable.
He does his talking with his feet in his hands, doesn't he? Right, there you go, and there's.
That was a fumble.
Oh, that was a fumble. Has he given anything? He said it's gone. He's deemed it's gone back.
It's gone backwards.
It's gone backwards, and it's going to be a Sarries clearance, and he's going to kick it. No, he's going to have a little dart up the middle in his own 22, and he hasn't been held, and he's got to his feet, so that's legal, deemed legal, and now they're running straight through the middle again. Rather than thinking about getting rid of this ball, they're trying to run this. It's just kind of a bit suicide. Here you go. Now he's suddenly thought, hang on, I've got a left boot on my foot, and I'm going to kick. And Joe's fielded that. He's having a little go. Joe's going to have he's having a little trip there. Half tackle. He's been brought down. Joel over to who's that? That's over to Growler. He's had a jinking little run. Great play there by Growler.
And
that's great. That's great. Ball, great quick ball over to Blessing, out the back door. Will, and he's over. That's a score, and that looks like a try to me. I don't know about you. They're all complaining. They're saying the ball bounced up. The referee's come over. What's he going to give? He's given the try.
Try Cheltenham Saracens.
Fantastic. That's a great try, isn't it?
Brilliant.
From through the hands, from Joe out to the back, out to Joel to Growler, back in. Ruck through,
lovely run through by Blessing.
Harvey out to Blessing. Blessing come out the back door again, and it worked.
Will just took it straight over the line.
So my opinion of these out the back passes has just changed, Mox. In case you're wondering, from the earlier question, I'm quite liking them now.
Well,
until one goes wrong, then we'll have another discussion, shall we?
Joel's going to kick.
He can't hear us from up here. Not where we are.
Little flick of the hair.
Yeah, but he's got to look after his hair. He's a good-looking boy, isn't he? Rolled down socks. He's chipped it. He's coming on over. It's crept back in on the right-hand side.
There's the extra 2.
7-all. There's a high five from Buster. Buster take all the credit for that. Yeah.
Yep. Kicking coach.
It's a kicking tee. It's all about the tee he brought on.
Yeah.
I reckon it's about the waters I bring on as well.
Do you think so?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I bring on some good water. I tell you. Yeah. If they didn't have water, they wouldn't play as well.
Do you ever play roulette with the water? Maybe fill one with something different.
Oh yeah. What what you're thinking of? Something like Bovril, and that ball's just been dropped out straight into touch. So they got a choice now. They got a scrum back or a kick again. In fact, they can have the line out as well. You know, if you did want to know a bit of knowledge.
Oh, thank you. Oh.
Yeah, but most people most people don't know that. And I think that rule still applies. It did back in the 1970s anyway, when I was playing.
I mean,
they're taking the scrum anyway.
Yeah, the Saracens are holding their own in the scrum, so why not?
Yeah, why not? 7-all.
Here we go. Little move.
And there's
little New Zealand move.
Right. Well, it could be an 8 pickup. It could be spun out. It could be a back row move. Let's just have a look. There you go. You got open side. This right hand side. There's no open or blind just yet because we're in the middle of the pitch. But that's nowhere there.
Oh, that's a great drive.
And there you go. And the ball spun out. And it's been fumbled by Joel. He's run off without the ball. He's picked it up. It's gone back. He's put a great big high ball in. Let's see where that goes. It looks like he's found ground, and the ball is bouncing around as it does on this pitch.
Great chase.
Oh, and he's got and the Minch have done well. They've done well, but have they done enough? Have they got enough players back? Yes, they have. Scrum half come round the back, and he's been sacked. He's been sacked by Blessing. Gone out to the winger.
That looked a bit forward.
It looked a little bit forward, didn't it? And I think it has been. It has been well called, Mox.
Thank you.
1 in 5 are right. I think you should keep going though. You know,
I get 1 in 5 right.
You get 1 in 5 right. Yeah, I've stood by you on the touchline.
You're having a bubble, aren't you?
I've stood by you on the touchline, and I've heard some of your calls. And honestly, Mox, but that's good though. It's still
to be honest,
it's better than 1 in 10. That's all I can say.
Oh, UB40. To be honest, I don't really say too much on the sideline.
I barely heard you.
I keep my my opinions to myself.
It's probably because I'm usually on the opposite touchline to you, but I do hear you from over there. In fairness, so I'll take that back. I do hear you a lot. Yeah, from any part of the pitch. Sarri's ball. Then he's won it.
Oh, nice reverse pass.
He's reverse pass, gone open. Switch ball. Growler back to Joel. Over to Joe on the wing. He's got a chance here. He's through. He's through. Oh, he's bumped that kid off, and the referee's deemed that a forward pass.
I think again, if only Harry would have maybe kept his depth, there was another option there.
Well, yeah. There was. I don't think you were going to get that ball off Joe when he was on a march.
Well, with three lads around his ankles, he's got to pass it really, hasn't he?
The last lad bounced off, and that's the half. Then that's half time.
Here we go. Well deserved break for the boys. Going in 7 points all at half time.
And we got Joel.
Here we go. The referee's about to restart with a kick by Joel.
There's a few boys are taking a big run up there.
Pack lined up to the right.
Okay.
Lovely kick-off.
Just about 12
meters. Oh my word!
What a tackle!
Absolutely cut in half.
Oh, that was lovely. That was blessing. Chop the guy up, back to his feet.
Just sitting there, he's even putting his hand up saying, yes, that was me.
I don't think he was saying that. He's saying, I'm defending now.
There we go. The Sarries are up for this now.
Oh, when the lad stood up with the ball.
Throwing it forwards.
That was a penalty.
Thank you. We'll have that.
Penalty miss there. He was. But let's go back and have a look at that. That was a fantastic dropout. In fact, Mox, we've got a couple of guys on the ground. Why don't we go to them?
Let's go to them. Let's see what they have to say about that little incident then.
Over to Dan and Coops then.
Well, Green has highlighted that he's got a bit of a niggle that he might have to see how it goes for the first 5 minutes. And there's a hell of a shot from Blessing. Minchinhampton, Joel puts an absolute peach on their middle front receiver, and Blessing has cut the boy in half.
You can still hear the crowd.
You could feel the emotion. You could feel the crunch.
Sarri's put in Harvey to give us more ball.
Some lovely set of boots on the Collier lad. What would you call
Pink boot. I tell you what.
Dayglow and white.
I'm not happy about it.
I mean, what colour would you call that? Would you call that shocking cerise or
Well, no, they're pink.
Would you call it just pink?
I'm not happy about it.
Pink sunrise.
I'm not happy about it.
He gets his fashion sense from you, I heard, Mox. So I'm you know.
I'm not having that, George. I'm not having that at all.
I mean, you know. Jen's a great dresser. We know what you look like most of the time. So.
So what are you saying, George, about him?
Great boots. Anyway, watching the game, offload by Charlie, but it's just a bit of a knock.
Oh, we've just tickled that on. Knocked it on.
That wasn't Charlie Maker, that's Ryan.
Yeah.
So Ryan's taken the ball in and he's knocked it on. But advantage is over. They kicked it away. They kicked away advantage. And you know what? It's a bit scrappy around there. And I think Sarries have got the ball, and they have, luckily, because that was looking quite dangerous, actually. And there goes
bit of sniping there from Blessing.
Harvey, and there's a great clearance kick by Joel. And that ball is still bouncing.
That's a great kick. Rolling. Lovely. Great chase. Another tackle there by Harry.
Harry's got the ball and he flipped up in the air. And the referee's given that as a knock on. And he's played that as a knock on.
Oh.
That was unfair. That was
Harry Collier, that was unlucky.
That was harsh. I thought that was great bit of tracking. They didn't give up. Got to him, Harry and Harvey, and I think there was a sniff of a try there, and just a bit. The board bounced the other way.
That was unlucky.
Great
bit of gymnastics there by Will Green. Lovely.
Great. He must have.
He's got his eye on the Olympics.
Yeah, I think he has. I think he's got his eye on a gymnast actually.
No, she's a trampolinist.
Is she a trampolinist?
Yeah.
Okay, right. Okay, but she can,
It's in the same sort of bracket, but
there's that water guy coming on with urgently needed rehydration. Without him, I'm not sure what would have happened to them. And a bit of finger wagging and pointing and mumbling. Kids ignore all of it, but it doesn't matter. It keeps him happy.
Look at that. That's a water carrier.
Look at that. Look at that water
That's
carrier.
A proper job.
He is the water boy. I think they based the film on that fella, didn't they?
Right, come on, let's get back on the action.
And here we go. So it's been knocked on by Sarries.
Will and Harry and
it's a scrum down for Minch.
And Grayler just discussing there.
But it's a dangerous position because that is deep inside Minch territory. That's a 22 you can see there.
Let's see if we can hold them again. We've done well in our scrums.
I think we have. It's been quite even actually. They've all gone. Nothing's gone against the head yet. That's a slightly scrappy front row there, and he's popped up. But anyway, referee's playing on.
Another kick.
That's a good clearance kick. This one, but it's not made touch again. Oh no, just misjudged the bounce. And there you go. And Minch have broken away with it, and he's just thrown it forward. Well, I think Sarries dodged a bullet there.
We were a bit lucky there, yeah.
Definitely. I think now we just lost the flight of the ball in the air.
Yeah, I think it went up quite hard, didn't it? Yeah. I think it looked like he jumped just a touch too early.
Yeah. And as we've seen, the ball bounces on this pitch. You don't know where it's going to go.
No.
It's going to go a long way, but upwards, left, right. You don't know. It's just going to bounce. And
Here we go. Spewer, who's done nothing wrong today, is thrown in.
There's a big gap in that line out. I mean, not brilliant, but I think Sarries have got away with that one because a green hand came in and knocked it on. And the balls may come out. It has come out. They've broken through. Oh, well done. That's a lovely bit of play. It looks like Toby again. He's taken that through there. And there's a penalty. Playing it on the ground.
He's changed it.
Great run by that boy Riley.
Lovely.
And a quick tap, and he's been pinged again. Advantage being played.
Blessing's
just crashed that, and another one-handed pass.
Offload.
And it's a bit loose. And has he got the
he's
pace?
taken one.
Has he got the pace? Oh, he's just handed him off.
And he's just been taken down.
Short, and he's knocked it on
if
there.
If only he just went for the line rather than looking back for the contact.
Oh, I know. And you know what? The referee has deemed that to be advantage over from the penalty back and the quick tap. But I guess
some say it possibly could have been.
Well,
the chance was there, but unlucky there from Harry.
Never.
He was nearly in.
If he had backed himself, Mox, I think he would have been in. Again, he's got the confidence of his dad, not his mum, unfortunately.
So
I think we can work on
too much pink paint on the boots. I think that's what holding him back.
Cerise Chunder, I'm referring to them as now.
Really?
Yeah. That's kind of my description of those boots.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not sure it'd be taken up by Adidas, but anyway.
No.
I'm happy.
Good. I'm not too happy about the colour of them boots, but he won't listen to me.
No.
There we go. That's a big drive.
There's a turnover. That's one against head. Oscar's picked it up, and he's over.
Yes.
He scored.
Oscar's over.
Great. Struck against the head. Tom Averis cracking. Little shunt.
All made by a little run by Harry there.
All done by Harry. Set that try up. If he hadn't knocked that on.
The pink-booted Harry.
Yes, absolutely. In fairness, because we won it against the head, they had no defence. They were expecting the ball to come out and do a clearance kick, so they had no one on the line.
That was
it's just
great turnover. Great turnover.
Fantastic. Hard to defend.
Buster telling him where he wants to put the kick.
Buster telling him which way up the ball goes. No, Joel. He's facing the wrong way. No, he's got it now. He's there behind that flag.
Quite a difficult kick here.
A little bit of wind behind. Oh, and he's just pushed that one right.
He's just pushed it.
So,
unlucky.
Score, Mox?
The score is 12 points to 7 to the Saracens.
5-point game, mate.
It's a 5-point game at the minute.
Nervy times, but got the upper hand. That's the main thing.
Do you want to look at the try again? Let's have another look at this try.
Let's have another look at this try because it was almost indefensible. The ball goes in. It's a shunt. There's a lovely shunt. And do you know what? Oscar just goes, yeah,
Oscar picks it up.
It's Christmas.
Off
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Bang.
Try there.
Bang. And he's in. And the boys think, oh, we've just scored. Didn't expect that, but thank you very much. That was great reaction by Oscar.
Scoring to take the lead.
That was fantastic.
Right, Minch with the restart then.
Minch all behind the ball. He's telling him to get behind the ball. And they have been, and it's gone long, it's gone away. It's a good kick, but it's been fielded okay. But and now there's a bit of a skirmish, a bit of a ruck, and I think the ball's coming back Sarri's way. It's a bit scrappy.
His body's going over and back.
Lodgy wouldn't be happy. I know that. And off goes Oscar. Blessing in attendance.
Well
and
presented.
Just clearing out. Yeah, well done, Harvey. Well done, Joel. Out to Growler. Is Growler going to pass? No, he's going to go for a quick.
Oh, he's broken through.
He's broken. He's backed himself.
He's run out of steam.
Oh, he's run out of steam. Never mind. He's going to pop the ball up. No, I think he's held on, but the referee's let him go. Let it go. Sarri's got away with one there. And there goes a crash ball, and he's been picked up and dumped. Oh, I don't know. He's done.
What's the referee giving for that?
I don't know. Dangerous tackle. I think he may have
done. I don't know.
He's playing advantage.
Okay.
He's playing advantage. Joe on a miss, and the ball's been kicked through. And has it gone too far? Oh, it has. It's just been grubber kicked. Just that little bit too far.
Joel's been doing too much leg pressing in the gym.
Well, I think he forgot he was playing on plastic.
A little bit too much on that kick.
That's a shame. And he won't come back.
Just gone dead.
So the penalty has been overridden again. Okay, so we missed a couple there. A bit of inexperience, really. He had his arm out, and I think he probably expected a free play. He put a grubber kick, and he didn't come back.
I don't know. We went a few phases after that, didn't we? So perhaps.
Yeah, I've seen refs come back though. 22 drop out.
Gone long again.
It's bounced. They've let it bounce. Poor indecision. And there's Joe scuffed it and just knocked it on.
Just a little knock on.
Just that surface again. There's a little mistake there. I don't think it's nerves. I think it's just the surface of the pitch, being unfamiliar. Boys didn't even warm up on this pitch, Mox. Can you believe it?
No, it might have been a good thing to keep him away from that pitch until the start.
Still, you can just judge the kick of the ball. You can.
Perhaps we should have done that.
It was one of those things. There was a match on before. There was the under 14s before this.
We decided to go and play, or go and warm up on Gloucester's pitches.
Well, warm up on Gloucester's when we
little telling off for that, but never
subsequently mind. Thrown off, moved another 300 metres up the other end of the park, and then
another.
Oh, it's not quite stolen.
Oh, but
good shunt though. Good drive.
Surely we should have got a.
He's given that one out. Where's he put that one out? He's gone.
He's halted again. Oh, he's got.
He has.
Nearly broke through.
A little bit greedy, aren't they? These Minch boys. They're not spinning the ball out. And what's he called? He's called a penalty. He's basically called offside.
There's not quite as much teamwork looking at this as there is in the Saracens.
Let's see what they're going to do here then. Okay, he's going to kick for.
Going to kick for touch.
And that's not a bad kick. It's not a bad kick.
That's a good kick. Okay, lovely hands there.
Great hands. Let's see is this ball going to be returned properly? Oh yeah, yes. Jaden can learn a lot from that. I'll tell you. But he'll learn.
Time off. Is there an injury?
Another little injury, possibly. We just hold. There's a little hold up. There's a little bit of a knock just on the phase before. Referee's having a chat with them, as he should. The scrums have been okay so far. Here's a line out.
I think we've dominated the scrums. I think
we have. We won that one against the Head. Got the try. That was impressive. Oh, that was never 5 meters. That was 3 at best. But the referees let it go. So what can you do? There's a bit of remonstration on the sideline there from an ex-ref. And what's he given? He's given a penalty. Hard. Sarri should feel hard done by there. Has he tapped and gone? No, he's kicked. He's kicked it, and he's kicked it long. He's kicked it dead.
Hasn't gone out yet.
Oh, he's kicked it long, and it's been touched down. 22. That's just inexperience.
Sarris are in a bit of a rush.
And a quick drop. Whoa, what's he done there?
He wasn't outside the 22.
Oh, and this lad's been pinged for being in front of the.
He's offside.
Yeah, he's offside. He wasn't at the other side of the 22. Luckily, I think Sarri's got away with that one. Joel missed his kick. He went straight into the back of a Minch player. and there was a player in front of him, and referees.
He's going to make amends now with a nice kick.
Well, this is what he should be doing, and he has. Well done. Good kick.
Hasn't come down yet.
Oh yeah. My eyes are better than yours. Hasn't gone very far, but it has come down.
Doesn't matter. As long as it goes out.
And there's a lovely little throw by Stavros over the top. Slightly scruffy. Shirt.
The Gloucester lad knocked it on.
Shirt not tucked in.
Disgrace.
I'm not sure how you feel about that, Mox.
To be fair, I'm actually amazed he made it.
Well, he did make it. I think it's probably because he got picked up.
Oh, well, there you go then.
Yeah, there you go. And he was told we were leaving an hour early, and that he got there just before the bus left.
His timekeeping isn't always the best.
Possibly not. Arguably, he's one of the bottom 5% in the team.
Yep.
Great take from the top, one-handed push, put down, and there's a tackle there on the 22. Bit of suicide here. The Saracens are trying to run it out their own half. Have they knocked it on?
It's just barbarians rugby.
I tell you what, there's been a knock on, but I think the referee has given it advantage to the Sarries boys.
Yeah, knock on.
Oh, he has.
By the looks of it, I think Will Green's.
I think they've dodged the bullet there.
Oh, Joe's limping there.
Joe's limping most of the time, in fairness, so I wouldn't worry too much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Looks like Will Green's taking a bit of a rest.
Yeah, Will Green's taking a little bit of a knock to the nose. There's a bit of blood coming out of his nose. He's got some expert medics on the pitch. I think he's in good hands. I think, just going back to that play, that was a bit of luck there. I mean, they had a bit of rub the green.
Yeah.
Oh, there's also there's another player down.
Looks like Fred's come on to replace Will Green.
So Fred's on for Will. So
Fred's gone into fullback.
Fred's in the fullback.
And Joe's come up into the centre, is he?
Yeah, that would make a lot of sense. Yeah, Joe's been playing centre most of the season. And this lad walking off the pitch now, he's a good little player. I wonder if we'll see him later. His name's Will Naish. Bit of a sports genius. Plays all sorts of games.
I understand he's got a bit of an injury.
And he's come on as a war boy, but I believe he's on the subs bench as well. So you never know.
Oh, interesting.
You never know. It's only a 5-point game, remember? So at this point it's touch and go.
Yep, still remains 12.
Good scrum, solid scrum. Hasn't moved an inch. Joel's going over to Joe. Joe's having a little push through, and he's been brought down. That's okay. Recycled. And there's Aidan with the ball. I think it's the first run he's had, that lad. But they've gone straight off their feet. Now, what's the ref going to give here? Hang on a minute, and I think the ball's been stolen. No, it hasn't. I think the referee picked that up. He came straight over the top. Didn't make any attempt to stay on his feet. And good refereeing. Good, well done, son.
There was 2 or 3 there that were off their feet.
And there's Johnny in the background and Luca. It's good to see all the boys here.
We've got another great kick. Oh, Lana's just nudged it there.
Did it go over the fence?
On his way out with a couple of beers.
And there's one of the coaches pointing to where the sky is. Okay, worked that one out, and he's just having a play with the balls. He's playing with his balls, and yeah, they're both the same. All right, you can have whichever one you want. And let's see what happens in this lineup.
Here we go then. Just discussing this. Discussing this line out. I wonder if it will go to Blessing.
There's Tom Abris on the throw. And
that's
great line out, great throw, and it's been brought down. Ball's at the back of the maul. That's how it should be done. Well done, boys.
Just stop there.
And it's just stopped. A bit of indecision. Is he going to peel? And he's going to have a little run, and he's been tackled straight away. But then it's been popped up again. Great bit of play there. And Joel's taking it into contact. Over to Joel, and he's been brought down there. Good bit of ruck in there by Joe and Blessing. And there's Harvey again. Quick flat ball, lovely hands. You get that linesman out the way. See what we're doing.
Great. Again by Toby.
Well, and Toby.
Toby Riley again.
And there you go. I think there you go. It's Tom Workman's on the pitch. And that was a great offload there. But I think now it's a little bit scrappy, but it's opening up. So if they can just stretch them, if they just get the ball out wide.
Yeah, Minchinhampton again.
Oh, they've stolen it. They've stolen it. How did that go that way? And they're going short again with the big prop, the big weightlifting prop, and then Blessing's just been rucked out.
Toby again with another massive tackle.
Toby's having a blinder.
Absolute stormer.
Hasn't put a foot wrong. And the ball's been turned over.
We've just nicked that.
Fantastic.
And
another little grubber kick through as our man, he's in the way. And the grubber kick is found a Minch hand, but he's been carried out with a great little tackle. Couldn't get the ball away in time, and Sarri's got an attacking line out deep into the Minch half.
So we've earned some good yards there. We're right up in the 22.
We had an opportunity. I mean, in the I think
another injury. Is that Toby? I think
Toby's possibly down. Tom Workman's complaining of a broken leg, but apparently it's mended itself. So we're going to go on. I mean, Tom sort of snuck on unbeknown to us, as did Fred.
Yeah, Tom. Yeah.
But I think they were possibly tactical replacements rather than injuries. Noah's gone off where Noah's playing blindside.
I think
Oscar's moved to blindside, and Tom Workman is at 8.
Yeah, Noah took a blow to the midriff, I think.
He was complaining of a little bit of a knock.
Knock to the derby.
And he kind of subbed himself, which is fair enough. So here we go.
Joel, another little flick of his hair.
What's going to happen here? We're about 7 or 8 yards out. Tom Workman's specialty is just pick and just carry about 5 of them over. Is that what's going to happen now? I don't know. And a reset
again.
Yep. Oh, and that's a quick reset. They should learn from us, the Premiership, shouldn't they? It takes some ages to reset.
Oh, it's forever up and down, up and down.
Crikey. There's those boots again. Harry, can you just step out of picture, please? Yeah, okay. Stay there then. Yeah, keep going. Nope. He's still in picture. My retinas are being burnt out. And there you go. Right, ball's in. Number 8, has he got the ball? No, he's looking for it. He's dug it out. He's gone blind. He's gone blind. Was that the right option?
He's chucking. He's gone over the top.
Probably should have gone open there. Okay, so ruck form recycled. Ryan's taken it in. Great run there. Harvey on the ball again. Blessing. Nope. That's Tom Workman.
Who stretched out there?
That was Tom Workman. Took the ball. Long arm. Bang.
All
Lovely
7'3" of him.
Thought the ball was going out to Blessing. It was a shorter ball, and there's a lot of hugging going on there. We might have to have a little word to the boys about some of this stuff going on. It's turned into football, Mox. I don't know how you feel about
Not on
that.
my watch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So let's look at this third try for the Saracens.
You know, we all thought it'd be an number 8 pickup. He's going to do what he's doing all season, unstoppable. It didn't quite go to plan, did it? Because he went right. Instead of going, so I guess you haven't got the scrum half to contend with because he's round the other side of the tunnel. Great recycle, quick recycle, another shunt straight up the middle.
Up again.
Up the middle, and he joined the line, and he's bang, and a long arm
slam dunk.
Fantastic.
Just before that, I think he was worried that he cracked his leg.
No, his leg was actually broken. We saw bone. We saw bone sticking out.
Yeah.
He recovered quickly, in fairness.
So here we go then, Joel, about to hopefully add an extra 2.
Probably an easier kick because the wind's coming across his shoulder. So if he aims for that left post, it should sort of drift in. Let's have a look where this one goes. So right now the score is 17-7. So with this, it will make it a 12-point game. Without it, it's a 10-point game.
I didn't know you were so good at maths.
I'm probably wrong, in fairness, so you might want to check. And that's just gone right.
Short,
it's gone short and right. Never mind. I think that's Buster's fault again, actually. Some of his advice is not been very good, actually.
I think we're going to have to maybe speak to Sam Morgan about these kicking tips.
Sam has got 100%.
100% record. Sam Morgan.
100% kicking record for the season.
Mr. T, he's our replacement prop on the bench.
Mr. T off the tee. There you go. I'm here all week.
I like that.
Yeah,
I like
you like
that.
Yeah, you can use that anytime you want.
Thank you.
One. Oh, and a nice little take by
Tom
Workman's got the bit between the teeth. He's put the ball into the other hand, that was the right hand. Okay, now can he recycle this? Can he get that ball back?
Yes, he can. That's great.
That was a great bit of right.
Great work again there by Toby.
They're onside, and the referees let play go on. Oh, he hasn't. He's seen an offside. I thought they just got back, but he pulled him up earlier. So we're playing advantage. And there goes Ryan again. He's
just halted.
He's stopped short, and he's worked the ground
well. He's recycled it well done.
But the guys just walked through. Now the Sarries need to ruck this ball better, but he's gone back to the earlier penalty.
Joel just going to put it back into touch.
I've got 25 fixtures your bet now.
Oh, come off the side of his boot
He's
there.
always kicking into the wind, mind, and he hasn't given it enough. No,
Oh, he
it's
sliced it.
That's gone in. That's
Harry
gone in.
him.
That's missed the line by about
Blessing's got
7
him.
metres. Blessing's got him, but he's okay. Everyone stood out. That's okay. There's a nice counter ruck.
Yeah,
And there's a prop again. He's off and running. And
But he's stopped again.
Oh, and there's another penalty.
Is he giving that for a high tackle, I think?
Oh, I don't know, actually. I don't know, but I'd like to see that one
Yeah,
again.
I think he's given a high tackle.
He has given a high tackle on. Was that on Tom?
That was unfortunate.
That was
I
on
think.
Joe, was it? Okay.
That was unfortunate. It didn't look
No,
too high.
Joe rucked out, so it wasn't on Joe. It was on the first tackler. No, it didn't look. It looked innocuous, but you know what it's like now. Anything, seatbelt, anything over the shoulder, and it's a ping.
I see he's a little dink into touch. Cheers.
Their water carrier is not half as good looking as ours. In fairness, is he? Look at him there. He might have a nice tie on, but definitely not the pizzazz.
It's not. Yeah, but it's not as good as our tie, is it?
No, it's not good.
With a little paw print at the bottom for the pups.
That's about you, Mox, but them not having any numbers on their shirts, it's kind of, it's just not cricket.
It's not confusing.
I can spot this lad because he's had the ball for most of the game because he's always running into our forwards, and he is the prop actually. He's putting the ball in, and that was never five. That was never five. That's the second time. The referees missed that one again. Never mind. We've got to play on. Play to the whistle. Keep telling the boys that. And there you go. They got a bit of defence to do here.
There by
Great. He's
Sandberg.
been wrapped up. He's been done up like a kipper. Can they hold him up? Can they keep him up? And that'll be a maul. Oh, and the arm's gone up. And the arm's gone up.
He's pointing to the stars again.
Yeah, I don't know what he's pointing at, but he's giving a penalty. He's saying
he's doing a John Travolta impression.
Oh, and the prop's off again, off and running, and Ryan's got hold of him. Nice tackle. And
Blessing's in and over the ball.
Blessing's in, but he's been rucked out. And they're running straight back in. I think they can do that all day long. They can do that all day long, and they definitely won't win the game if they carry on like that.
Well, if someone can tell us what's going on, because we can't see.
Oh yeah, there you go. There we go. There you go. Another little tackle there by Tom Workman.
Tom Workman. We've pinched that ball.
There's another penalty. That's a penalty.
Illegally.
I think that's this
offside.
Current penalty, not from the last one.
Well, I think the coaches need to have a word with these boys because it's just constant penalties. I think they need to.
I think you're right, actually.
Do something about discipline.
You're right. You're absolutely right. I think Buster should sort this out because it's definitely on his watch. And they've tapped and gone. They haven't gone for line. They're not interested in passing the ball. They want to score the
little zigzag
it's
run.
A little bit of white line fever. It's from the off, and now
he's knocked it on.
He's knocked it on. That's just inexperience.
Do you think they don't trust each other?
I don't think they know each other. I think they were introducing each other during the kick-off, actually. I really don't. Maybe if they have numbers on their back, they could call out a number rather than having to remember the name. I don't know, Mox. But you know what?
It's strange seeing a team.
It's playing into the Sarries' hands.
Of course it is, but it's strange seeing a team in a final not trying different things, not passing it out.
I can't for a minute they got to the final with playing rugby like that. I think it's possibly just that, those nerves, white line fever.
Maybe it's just panic. They feel they've got one or two players that need to do it all.
They feel they've got to score themselves and they don't trust each other. That's kind of a number on his back. It's like a J, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, and there's a little grubber kick. That's a bit. It's risky, very risky. Right in front of. And you go. This is their super sub. He's on. The lad's on. Yeah, this lad will. He had a nice. He's brought down by Joe, luckily. And how can we win that back? No, good rucking, Minch. Great rucking. And they've gone blind, and we're up tight. We're up close.
Good, quick, hot defence.
Great. Up in their face rugby. And have they got the ball? Have they recycled it? No. It's come back Sarri's way, and it's been carried over.
Carried over by Noah.
Possibly a loose pass came back.
Oh no, sorry, Joe.
Joe carried it. He had nothing else to do there. Basically, there's a Minch boy right on him, and this is 5-yard scrum. Minch ball. Bit of panic rugby there.
It's both sides, I think.
Yeah, it's a 10-point game. It's 2 scores in it.
17. 17-7 at the minute.
Yeah, but you know what? You don't want to be. You don't want to be doing grubber kicks at your own.
He's marching them in. Is there maybe a puddle or something over there?
I doubt it very much. There may be some build up of rubber crumb or something like that. possibly someone's skin stretching out over the plastic.
Yeah, possibly.
Okay, now they need to hold this scrum. Well, they haven't won it. Okay, it's coming out. It's gone out right. It's gone open.
Oh, he's gone.
Oh, has he gone? Oh, yes,
What a
he's been
tackle.
sacked. Lovely tackle. Who was that?
Great tackle by Adam.
That was a cracking tackle, Adam. That was good. Fantastic. And we've won the ball. And we won the ball. What are we doing now? Oh, we fumbled it. There we go. There's out the back door.
Again.
That was Tom Averis. And we've knocked it on. We knocked it on. And there's a few handbags there.
A little bit of handbags.
Yeah, never mind. Toby was
What
in
a
there.
great
Toby
tackle
was in
there
there
by
as a
Adam.
peacemaker. Did you see that?
Yeah.
He's like the United Nations, that lad.
Kofi Annan.
It was either that or he was
Toby
either
Annan.
that he was telling him he was going to get him later. I don't know which one it was, but I either will never know.
What a great tackle by
It was
Adam just
great,
now.
but it was just a bit of desperation. We could have just sort of run a couple of faces, just looked after the ball a bit better, and not given Minch a scrum right in front of the post. Okay, here we go again, and the ball.
We've pushed them backwards, surely.
Yeah, but they've gone backwards, but they got the ball back, and they've gone out wide. There's their super sub, and he's got on the ball. Is he over? He's held up off the line. He's held up off the line. He's held up. It's been touched down. It's been touched down to try. Referee's given a tie. Definite holding on the ground. However, the referee's missed it. Linesman's missed it. He's given the try. You can say nothing now.
Did I see Buster doing the YMCA just now?
I think he was doing something there. I don't know if it was the YMCA or or was it the car wash? I'm not sure. Okay, so he's missed that. I don't know why. A bit of panic set in there. He took a drop kick.
Perhaps they've rushed it. Says not long to go, so they've rushed the drop kick and he missed it.
But it's a 5-point game. If he'd have got that kick, it would have been a 3-point game and possibly a penalty to level or a try to win.
Okay, then we'll just have another look at this.
There's a bit of a shunt from the Saracens there, but they got the ball out quickly. This is the lad Will Nation. Lovely step
3
there.
dummies,
and he's just
stopped short.
Just stopped short.
He's holding onto
there.
the ball. He's held. He's held. Buster's doing the YMCA, and he's held.
Buster's calling for holding the ball on the ground, and he's given it. In fairness, the referee can only give what he sees. The touch judge gave it as well. So, in fairness, it's a try. What can you do?
Like you say, the referee's given it, so it is a try.
He's had a good game, this ref, actually.
Yeah.
For his age. There was a quick drop kick as well, which he missed.
Drop kick, which is daft, really. I think.
Well, there's a little bit of panic there. I don't know if he would have got it anyway. In fairness, maybe he wasn't that confident.
You don't know, do you?
You don't know. Now it's a 5. Sarries are winning, leading 17-12, and there's about 2 minutes left, I believe, on the clock. So we want to try and keep
Minch recycle the ball again.
Oh, they have passed it this time. This is kind of dangerous, though. They're in their own half now. Okay, there we go. And they're having a little dart. They're having a little run. Oh, and he's got through. He's got through the first tackle. Harry's brought him down as he offloaded, and now Joel's in there. Nice tackle.
For the first time,
ball's on the ground. They've got the boys. Oh, Will's tried a little chip over the top, touched in the air, and now it should be a Sarries ball. Taken back into ruck, and they've come right round the side. The referee's missed that, and he hasn't missed it. Forgive me, he hasn't missed it. He's a good ref after all. For a 16-year-old, he's a brilliant ref.
Again, back out the back door.
We don't need to do that. However, and that ball's gone back.
Picked up by Thomas Bennett.
Is the referee playing advantage? I'm not sure.
No, it looks like he's not.
He's not anymore. He doesn't give a long
advantage. Harvey's in 2 minds there.
He was in 2 minds, wasn't he? And we're trying to give the ball away. Okay, Harry's got the ball. He's taking it straight back.
He's having a sit down.
He's having a little sit down. There's some boys lying on the floor. He thought he'd go and lie with them. He's lost the ball, and now this is dangerous. Very dangerous. The ball's been passed out. Okay, this is it. He's got one man to beat. It's just Joe. Oh, cracking
what a tackle by Joe.
Cracking tackle, and
he's giving him some
look
afters.
at the crowd. Oh yes, he was telling him, "Well done, son." I think.
I think he said that was good. Unlucky.
Lovely little run, fella, I think is what he said there.
But unlucky.
And did you see the crowd then? Did you see that? Did you hear the roar? That was fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So I think the referee at this point is saying, do you want to scrum? Because the ball was knocked forward, but it was knocked into touch or a line out. So you've got a choice. And I think
we're going for the scrum.
I think the Sarries boys should be taking the scrum.
Yeah, we're taking this from there.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. There can't be long left. There can't be long left. I think there's a matter of seconds.
So we've got an injury again.
Another injury. It might be. I think that's Joe actually. Joe's just taken whatever skin he had left on his knees off. So I think he's down to bare bone now. But he's been told, "You're not coming off.
You're staying
if you want to lift home, basically." Yeah. So he's decided to stay on the pitch, so especially as there's about 30 seconds left.
The crowd look as though they're.
And that lad's limping. He's the one who just got tackled. I think his name's Cameron. He's their open side. He's had a good game actually, but he's the one who was making that break and he just got taken out by Joe, and it looks like he's taken an injury as well. But that was touch and go. I think he was gone then. He was under the post.
There can't be many nails left in that crowd. They're all biting them. I think this is very close. I thought you were going to say coughing. Actually, I didn't know where you were going with that one, Mox. No,
I was thinking, wait, he's off again. Yeah. Anyway.
Look at those boots. They just stand out, don't they?
Listen, next time I watch Harry, I'm bringing sunglasses. It's ridiculous.
Well, ridiculous. Because he's just a dazzling player.
Yeah, it's not because his teeth are so white. Those braces are not so sparkly, but
he's actually got pink bits in his braces as well.
I never doubted. You didn't have to tell me that. I would have guessed. Cerise, I think you'll find. Cerise Chunder, I think we're calling it. Mox, all right? Let's just remember.
There we go. Buster just telling them all to calm down.
Calm down.
And look at what's happening.
Yeah. I think we should be telling Buster to calm down. And Buster's a little bit more agitated than the kids, actually. Yeah. Hopping up and down, doing the YMCA. So, okay. So I think it's a matter of about 30 seconds left. It's just keeping the ball. Keep the ball, and you win the final. You win the match. Nice and easy. Hook back.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, won that one.
It's going nowhere.
Bit of pressure. Okay, Tom's picked. That's a good idea. Get the ball in two hands, Tom. That's it. Now you need to win that ball. We need to keep that ball. They're over the top, but they're off their feet. Oscar's. That was lovely little. Show you my nails in your face. And Joel's gone for a kick through. I'm not quite sure why he's done that when there's possibly seconds left. But anyway, the Minch have the ball. They're running back at us. And now
it's all tied up there.
It's a bit messy. It's very scruffy. Who's going to come up with that one? There's a lot of arms being waved, and Sarri's are going away.
Another penalty.
A penalty when we had seconds left. Seconds left on the clock, and the ball was
I think they're asking if they can still kick it out. And
well, as you know, the new laws are you can kick
if
the ball out.
If it's a penalty, you can, yeah.
You can, and you still get the line out. So this is the last play. It's a Minchinhampton ball.
There's Mark Harris. Bless him. He came down all the way from Manchester to watch this game today.
So he should. He should have been at more games. In fairness, I think he's been a bit.
Well, it's only a couple hundred miles away, isn't it? So
he's been a bit slack actually. But he has been sending his dad. In fairness.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me and Mark go way back. In fact, we played in the equivalent final, possibly 2015, maybe 10 years ago.
1970.
Yeah, it was 83. I know the date. We
74.
83 and 85. We played in both finals.
We've gone through that.
Oh, no, he's knocked it on. That was the last play. Is it over? Final whistle?
Oh, the referee can...
Yes, it is. That's the final whistle. He's given it.
The Saracens have won.
The Saracens have won.
Look at that.
Everyone's going mad. In their full season, is it? 12s, 13s?
Yeah, we're under 12s.
Yeah, from under 12s, under 15s.
Absolutely fantastic.
We've got silverware in the cabinet. Fantastic game. Tight. Wasn't that tight?
It was tight. Look at the crowd. They're all going mad.
The crowd is worth the journey. It's worth the £3 entrance unless you snuck in round the back.
And here come the other lads. Who are part of the squad?
Part of the squad, yeah. There's a good 33 of them actually. So I think they're all here.
I think that was a fantastic game. Very, very close. Obviously, there's got to be a winner in the end. And I'm glad it was a Saracens.
There's got to be a winner.
Come on, give us that ball back, George.
I've got to note to self: diet on Monday. And we always sporting new headband. Okay, and there's a great hug. I think Blessing's quite familiar with these lads. He goes to school with a few of them. There's game whistle's gone. All mates again.
Look at it. Everyone looks absolutely shattered, and so they should. They put everything on that field.
Not as shattered as Buster does. Pace. I think he covered more ground than the kids, in fairness, pacing up and down that touchline. The best team won, in fairness. We played the better rugby. The Minch boys were no slouches, however, a little bit two-dimensional.
They were very good in defence. Unfortunately, they possibly weren't expansive enough. If they'd have played more as a team, they could have given us more problems. But
there's a lot of up the jump stuff, running it close, and our boys have been well drilled.
On the day, the best team won,
Absolutely.
And the Saracens come out victorious, 17 points to 12.
It's been a cracking little journey though. I've enjoyed it immensely through all the wind and rain and snow and mud, and we are where we are, and it's been great. It's been great team ethic.
Well, I mean, I've got to say, well done to all the coaches, and especially to the boys, to all the boys, not just those guys there that played today,
no.
but every single boy that's a part of the Sarri squad.
Part of the Sarri squad, regardless of the colour.
It's a whole squad effort. Well done, boys.
Regardless of the colour of their boots, I'd say, yeah, well done. Cheers.
Cheers. Harry getting a massage off the
yeah, I'm not
off
sure
the main
about
man.
that. Has he had his DBS check?
Yeah, I've checked it. He's fine.
He's all right. Okay.
He's fine.
Okay. Harry's not enjoying that, is he?
If you see Mr. Grinder in the back there,
he pushed him.
Here we go.
He did have to check the name of on the badge, in fairness.
Which wasn't.
Yeah, it wasn't very professional, was it?
No.
Anyway, here we go.
Picking up the medals.
Yeah.
Well done, Harry. Let's have a chat about your boots.
There's the nice Toby, nice complexion. Fantastic turnaround that boy's putting. Tom Workman, well done, Budge.
Sam Budge.
Fantastic. Oh, look at
Harvey
as ever. Half man,
there's
half
Aidan.
biscuit. There's Aidan, yeah, the quiet assassin. Well done, Adam.
Adam, great tackle.
Fantastic subbing.
I'm saying he made a great tackle.
I'm saying
else.
fantastic subbing by the coaches. There's the girls in the backs.
Look at that.
Oh, there's Blessing. Yeah, there he is.
Anybody see my tackle?
Anyone see my tackle? Can anyone show me my tackle?
There's the spewer.
No. There he is.
Will Green.
There's Will Green. Bit of nose, bit of
Mr.
blood,
T.
bit of claret. There's Mr. T. Came on right at the end. Actually,
Well done, Bunions.
He had a couple of minutes at the end.
There's Lanners. Well played.
He put in a performance.
Charlie Maker.
And there he is. Alex Edwards.
There's the Growler.
Well done, son. And she's
number one.
Only 5 of you. Nice
Oscar.
one, Oscar. A cracking try. Turnover.
There he is. There's Ryan.
Well done, Ryan Eccles. Tom Bennett came on. He had a good 10, 12 minutes.
Good carries.
Did nothing wrong.
There's Fred, the quiet Fred.
Fred barely notices there. Keno, he's all right. He's looking a bit dizzy. He's got two medals.
He's okay now.
2 medals on.
And here's the boys. There's Luca.
The boys. Luca.
Jude.
There's Jude. There's Leo.
Jaden.
And Super.
Here we go. Here's the skipper.
And we just had
Going
Taylor
up to
right at
collect
the end.
the plate.
There you go. No abuse. Thank you very much. On your head, son. There's my cup. Oh, I've got this frame. Photo frame. Oh, okay. No cup. But we'll have the frame. Thank you very much.
Taking the applause from the crowd.
I was going to say something else then.
One of the Sarries.
And there's the boys. Yeah.
Yep, correct. There is only one team in Cheltenham, and it is Cheltenham Saracens, RFC.
Yeah, that's us.